Hey everyone.
Yo, what's going on?
Wait, we gotta wait till the people them come in.
Yeah.
We gotta wait to start the show.
Should put the heat on.
Make sure that screen recording.
Go on.
Also tell her to turn it off, please.
Your phone will say you online.
Hey everyone. It's fine. Oh no. Go on live with my other account. I'll do it. Give me. Hey guys.
Yo.
Hey. For those who are joining in on time, share this live. Share this live with everyone that you're going to be spending Thanksgiving with. How about that? Hey Jen. Hey Teray. Look, we're getting into some good stuff today. So you need to share this with as many people as possible. All right.
What's going on, family? What's going
Look,
on?
Mr. Bird is here. Hey, it's Celeste. Hey, Celeste, why you not on your live? I mean, on your phone for live. Hey, everyone. Is that my father-in-law in here? Hey.
Let's do some live.
All right, I screen recorded. Put it over there. All right, so I'll be spending Thanksgiving with you this year, Ayana. Oh, will I be? Oh, look.
If you want.
If you want to, we don't know our exact plans. I might be going with the in-laws or I might be home, but we don't know exactly yet. We just know that we're going to eat good. So, like I was saying before, guys, share this live with everyone you know. Share the live. Hey.
Share it.
We are about to start. We are not rushing this time because now we know that
We got time.
Yes, that we have time and the live doesn't end so quickly. So, turn that down. All right. Your dad is requesting to join our live. Should we do it?
Not today.
All right, guys, let's get right into everything. Like I said before, share the live. But welcome to Sunday dinner with the Lovebirds. My other half is supposed to be right here, and he is... Okay, he's right there. All right, so welcome to Sunday dinner with the Lovebirds. Do you see our matching t-shirts again? Should we keep this trend of just matching and looking good?
That's what we do.
Right, this is what we do. And then this is also because we are super Marvel fans. And did y'all watch the new Marvel movie?
Yes.
What's the name of it?
Sing something. The Karate Man. That's what we're going to go with.
It's not the Karate Man, but it was really good.
Sing,
and it's on Disney. So go watch that.
Yeah, it was super.
But I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I know I told you guys that my mac and cheese recipe was on the website. The website went down yesterday. So bear with me with that whole little situation. I have my IT guy on it. But if that doesn't work, I'll just post it somewhere else and have you guys access the link that way. So let's just get into what we're doing tonight, which is the most important thing. Yeah, I know. Oh no. That's how I feel too. I was literally in a whole panic.
Wow.
And my IT guy is not in this region. And so I had to wait until. But anyways. Yeah. Okay. So tonight we are just doing sides, right? Because we're not just going to have meats on Thanksgiving. It's going to be a whole collaboration of all the good stuff, and sides kind of make up most of Thanksgiving anyway, and we need to make sure that we have our sides down packed. And sides is usually what we bring if we're having a Friendsgiving, or if a family member say, hey, can you bring a dish, right? Let's do it potluck style. You're just like, all right, what can I make? So tonight I will be making the quick things. It's just like last minute, oh shoot, I forgot, it's the potluck. What am I gonna make? So we have our fresh cornbread.
There you go.
Right? So here is the little hack. Crusties. Now, I know people use Jiffy's. I know people use, what's the other cornbread brand? I don't know. But stop doing it.
Not Krusties.
Because this ain't that. Like, this ain't that. And this by far, and when I'm telling you, believe me,
honeycomb
is the best cornbread mix ever. And
Prestige.
like I said, these are quick fixes, but we're gonna make it nice and like, you know, flavorful and juicy. And that's why we're gonna add fresh corn to it. And look, I'm gonna tell you, your cornbread can't be beat. Once you use this and add some fresh corn and butter, and then we're gonna drizzle it with a maple butter.
Maybe butter what?
A maple butter sauce.
Dangerous.
They're gonna be like, oh, you made this from scratch? Yes, I did.
Damn right.
Ask about me, right? So you don't even have to let the people know that you use Krusties. But they have the best mix, I'll say. And you just gotta zhuzh it up. Then I'll be making also my shrimp cheddar bay biscuits, right? Even though they're not sponsoring us. Red Lobster is helping us out tonight. So this is another quick fix. If you have to like, let's go. People are waiting to eat and you need it as an appetizer, if not a side. This with some shrimp that we're about to make really, really quickly to put inside this mix.
Bussin'.
And we can put some Parmesan cheese on top. We got the cheddar cheese inside. But I'm telling you, it's a whole vibe. I made it for my friends before. I made it for this one. I made it for my... It's to rave about. I promise y'all. So that's all I'll be making tonight. We'll have a special guest to do the rice and peas. I'm not telling you guys who it is yet. And then this one over here, he is making...
some candy yams. And some coquito.
All right, so tell the people. So why your candy yams is the best candy yams, and why should they even think about attempting to make the best candy yams in the world? Tell them.
Listen, I put too much good stuff in it. I mean, some syrup, some sugar, some brown sugar.
Fattening.
Listen, this is healthy for the soul.
Fattening.
And then you gotta top it with some marshmallow. But you gotta see it to believe it.
Right. So once he do that, look, don't ever say that he ain't doing nothing for you. All right. Don't say he never do nothing for you. Then he's making coquito. Right. That's when he tap into his little Puerto Rican side, and literally it is the best holiday drink, like hands down.
And it's super quick to make.
And we don't need no eggnog because we don't like egg and all of that stuff in our in our drinks. Sorry. We don't need that. Like a nice little bottle of coquito could take you there.
Do you right.
And it pairs well with your whole Thanksgiving, your Thanksgiving meal. So, let's get started. All right, so he is going to be my mixer today. So, let's pass this off to Mr. Bird. How you guys doing today? Talk to me, y'all.
How was y'all week? How was y'all weekend?
Right. It's been a long week for me. I'll tell you that
Makes
much.
sense, huh?
Yeah. So what he's going to do, and obviously when you buy the box, you'll know. Right. So it's 2/3 cup of milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1 egg in the mix. Yeah. What I'm going to do while he's mixing that, I'm going to go ahead and take my fresh corn that I peeled and washed. I'm just going to break it in half. Karate Kid, right? I'm just gonna break this in half, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this to boil, because then we're gonna cut off the kernels later.
Stop talking about Jenna.
And put it inside the mix.
Jenna said this is the highlight of her day.
Look, Jenna's a real one, okay? She is a real one, but I'm happy that we can make you happy today. But okay, let's continue. No, you mix. I'll put the corn into the pot, and we'll get that going.
This water is for me?
What?
This water?
No, that's for the Red Lobster mix.
The oil was for me though, right?
Yeah, everything that you have in there is what you need.
What's going on to people them?
Alright, you can't talk like me. Alright, you can't say people
Wagwan doggies.
Talk about the people them. Look, George soon get his Caribbean card, okay? He's been working on it. His waistline is coming in, right? The oil is there. The waistline coming in. Whenever he's in Barbados, let me tell y'all, he does have an accent. Whenever he hear anybody talking, he will literally respond to them with the craziest accent. And I'm just like, okay, my American boy. It's so weird, but it's so funny. But his Caribbean card soon comes. It soon comes.
Nah, I've been here. What you mean?
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, who is Hookshot God? What's up? Y'all cooking with us today? All right, so I want to know, while that is boiling and he is mixing, what are your favorite dishes? Let me know. What is your favorite dish? Like your favorite dish in the whole world? You would be devastated almost.
Mandatory meal.
Yeah, like if God was just like, we're going to take this dish away forever. You would literally lose your life. What is that dish for you? Hi, Indira. Let me wave. I said I was going to fix this whole stretching thing, right? But hey. But yeah, what is that dish for you? What is your favorite dish in the entire world?
Looking good?
Yeah, that's looking good. All right. So I'm going to get started on my next dish, right? These things are going to be pretty quick. Hey. Yeah, these things are going to be pretty quick. So, for the Red Lobster, he's going to go ahead and mix that as well. But what we're going to do is our shrimp, right? I have medium shrimp here. If you want to use extra large shrimp because you want them big chunks every time you take a bite of that biscuit. Oxtail is my fave. Like, you can't live without oxtail in your life.
Rice and peas.
Like, no, it's just oxtail. Because sometimes you don't even want the rice and peas. You just want the gravy and some nice, tender, juicy oxtail.
You think we're going to make the batter in this one? Good?
Mac and cheese is my fave. Huh?
I can make it. Oh, no.
No. It's got to be a big bowl. Mac and cheese is my fave. Look, I get it with the oxtail. And look, here's what too, Teray. I used to be like a super mac and cheese lover. That's why I made it my life's goal to make the best mac and cheese. But the way that these pounds be laying on your girl, I literally only make macaroni pie now on I only make it on holidays. Like, I'll tell you, before last week, it's been months that I've made macaroni pie. Like, I barely make it anymore. That joint is just, it go on your hips, your dips, everything. And I can't afford it. So, it's still Celeste. Oh. I thought it was Trey. Right. So, Celeste. You get what I'm saying. Where can I order? Look, y'all. You know what? I feel like we gotta give the people something. I've been thinking lately. Yeah, I've been thinking lately. There's a pop-up that's coming up that his company GB Apparel might be a part of, and I might try to sneak my way into that pop-up to sell y'all some goods, because y'all are persuading me. Y'all are persuading me every week to be like, let me just give y'all some good stuff. Thank you. Look, we're gonna be matching every week. If we don't match, y'all can have your money back. Right. This is just what we're gonna do. You gotta do the butternut squash mac.
Interesting.
I love you, girl.
Butternut squash.
But there are certain things we just don't do.
Me don't know about that.
And it's not.
If you make it, I'll try it.
Right, we'll eat it.
Yes, sir.
But I don't think my ancestor is gonna keep tapping into me if I do that. If I do that to my macaroni pie, unless I just tell them that this is a trial, and then they won't desert me.
It might be good though. Might be on the vegetable side.
Right.
Butternut squash.
You do a worker discount.
I can dig it.
All right.
What's up?
It reduces the calories.
Oh. See, she's trying to look out for the health, but
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I'll eat yours because I know it's bomb. Like, I know it's bomb when you make it. I don't know what these hands could do, though. I don't know, girl. But, what we doing? You see, look, this is like last week. I was cooking and talking, and I got too much into talking. But we are seasoning our shrimp. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I'm about to put, this is like, you know, like I said before, my ancestors just be doing whatever. But it's about a teaspoon of all the seasonings that I'm about to put in. And so, like I said, my good and faithful is adobo. I don't use any other seasoning salt. Right, so about a teaspoon of that. And we don't want it to be too overpowering.
Which one we doing first, babe?
What?
For the oven.
So we are going to we're putting in our red lobster biscuits in the oven first.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, like I said, adobo. We have some garlic powder here, about a teaspoon. We have some parsley, about a teaspoon of that. Some cayenne. Oh, babe.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to have to make a run for it.
Why?
I need some paprika.
Need some pat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a little bit of cayenne pepper. George is going to run and go get my paprika. And let me just start mixing it. But yeah, so we don't want it to be too overpowering. Like I said, you could do jumbo shrimp. It really depends on, because after we cook this, we're also going to chop it up. We're not going to just put it like this into our biscuit mix. So it really depends on the kind of chunks that you want, the size of the chunks that you actually want in your biscuit. Usually I do large. Today we're doing medium. Well, one day I want to try like an extra large so that I can really have all them little chunky chunks. Yeah. So, what's up, everybody? For those who are joining, we are doing size today. Oh, I'm going to keep on my pad. All right. All right. So these are done, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hand, and I'm going to cook these. So that means that I'm bringing you guys to the stove. And then after that, George.
What I'm doing.
Wait, are you next on the list? No. After that, we are actually bringing in this special guest to do one of the dishes. So when we finish mix that, he is going to bring you guys around, and you guys are going to watch me make the shrimp.
I'm going to sit right because we ain't going to do it yet. We're going to add the shrimp to it.
Yeah.
Everything right.
Yeah, you can just leave it there.
Okay.
Right, so we have our two mixes. I don't know if you guys can see. Right, so we have our biscuit mix, and we have our cornbread mix. And the cornbread mix, like I said before, we are boiling our corn so we could put some fresh corn kernels in there so that every bite of cornbread that you bite into is gonna be juicy, buttery, flavorful. Now with the biscuit mix, it got cheddar cheese in it. We're gonna put shrimp in it. We're gonna put some Parmesan on top. Look, it's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. Let me wash my hands.
Alright. It's a vibe, I'm that guy. My favorite song, by the way. You know what we doing.
Talk to the people.
Talk to the people, them.
All right, babe. I'm gonna need you to stop talking about people, them.
Yo, I can't wait till I make my Coquito because I'm thirsty.
Right.
I'm thirsty. I'm trying to get y'all the alley hoop to make something good.
So, y'all, we were gonna do the
What we was gonna do?
We were gonna do the drink first this time, but then we realized last time we drank everything and we didn't even have a drink for pictures.
No pictures at all.
So we gonna just have to wait until the end. If you really wanna learn how to make Coquito, stay to the end, okay? And We got you. But yeah, bring the people around so that they can see us making the shrimp. Hey, Nia. All right. So we're gonna put that here. Can you guys see clearly? All right. So I have my pan on medium heat. Hey, girl. All right. So I have my pan on medium heat, and it's just warming up. I put some olive oil in here, and y'all know the deal. I put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, cause it make it taste better. Y'all watch De'Ara and Kim? Y'all know I got that reference from them. Pass me the
There is no more De'Ara.
Oh, there is no more De'Ara and Kim.
There is no more.
Well, y'all know I got it from De'Ara. Right, we're just gonna put a little bit of butter.
There is no more.
Babe, you didn't tell them your favorite dish. What is your favorite dish in the entire world?
In the entire world?
Yeah, like you can't live without.
Oh, I gotta give you top 5?
Top 5. We can do top 5.
We got baked macaroni, yams, oxtail, definitely some oxtails.
Hold on, baked macaroni,
candy yams, oxtail. I got 2 more, right?
He's doing a whole meal.
Should I throw some veggies in there or?
No, your favorite. You don't have to throw veggies in there if you don't. First of all, you don't even like veggies like that.
I'm not healthy. Alright, so we got 3. Damn. We could do some fried chicken.
Okay.
Some fried chicken. We could do some like a macaroni salad or potato salad.
You do like macaroni salad.
Macaroni
let me ask people in the live. Do y'all like macaroni salad? Like, is that a thing?
Potato, both of them is
Hey,
good.
Tristan. But yeah, so y'all like potato salad is different from macaroni salad. It's called macaroni.
You're right. It's a salad though.
It's not salad.
Yo, you guess what y'all do eat though?
What?
What's that? The curry chicken salad?
Mind your business.
Okay. Y'all like cold curry chicken.
Who eat cold curry chicken?
That salad. The salad with the
okay,
curry salad.
look. That's besides the point. Do y'all like...
Alright, it's the same thing.
I'll eat macaroni salad, but it's not my favorite thing. I feel like, right, if it's there.
Alright. So what salads y'all like then? I know the salads be different in different households.
Right. Anyways, back to what I'm doing, because I don't like macaroni salad. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and put the shrimp in here. You don't want to overcook your shrimp, so we are going to flip this in about 3 minutes. So it's going to be like 3 minutes cooking on each side, and then we're going to take it out, chop it up, and put it inside that good batter.
Yes, sir. Living dangerously.
Too dangerous for me. Alright.
My way.
Oh.
My way. Back to me.
Alright, so while these are cooking, let's go ahead and bring the people back around. Do you want to start your potatoes to put them in the...
Alright. Let's get it.
Alright. Back to the forefront. While
Yeah,
those shrimp
fix it.
cook.
I actually need...
And let me step out of the way while he goes ahead.
Hold on. I gotta wash out my bowl.
Alright, you better wash as you go.
Gotta wash out my bowl.
So I'll prep you. Right now, he has his yams. Oh, no, I can't prep you?
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to help.
Go
All right.
ahead.
But anyways, he has his yams already chopped up. He was just going to slice them on camera just to show you guys how thin he does it because the quicker the better, right? Yep. So the smaller you cut your cubes or your slices, the yams. The smaller you cook your cubes or your slices, the faster it takes, right? So we don't want no big...
That's That's 5 small.
That's
small,
5?
Small yams.
Right, so that's 5 small yams about this size. Right, could fit in the palm of my hand. But yeah, you don't want it too big. Right, we want all them to cook evenly, so let's do it small. All right, can you move? They can't even see you because you're being nasty. Okay, all right. All right, can you go and cook?
With my knife at. So yeah.
All right.
So
All right, tell the people that.
listen, the smaller the better. I just be cutting anything small because we're gonna mash it anyway. So this is cool. I did something like that, but then so anything is better. Yo, I haven't mastered
What?
to make candy yams to leave it thick and it still tastes good. If y'all got the recipe or y'all know how to do it, let me know.
Like in slices. Like we've been to like restaurants where they
It's
serve
like
it in
whole
slices
pieces.
with like a sauce, like a
Yeah.
like a syrup sauce to go on top, and then it's still like it's marinated some way before.
You taste it all throughout.
Yeah, no, we
So
haven't.
I'm like,
mastered
how that
yet.
work? So yeah, basically this is it right here. I'm about to rinse it out. You gonna boil it right now?
Yeah.
You gonna give it some time? All right, so
Yeah,
I'm just
you
gonna rinse
go
them
ahead
off,
and boil it.
and I'm gonna throw it in my pot. 1 second.
And my shrimp is almost done, you guys. Are we gonna go ahead and chop that up so that we can put this in the oven? Let me see if there's anything I didn't read. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you guys my favorite dish. I'm thinking, should I do top 5 too? Or just give them like my favorite? Because I feel like, believe it or not, I'm a picky eater. Like, the things you think would, like, oh, this is my favorite, this is my whatever, it's just like, no, I'm not that kind of person, so.
Don't forget your
What do you call it?
stove.
Yeah, it's almost finished. So, I'll say the number one thing that I probably can't live without is plantain. Sweet plantain.
Ooh, I forgot about some sweet plantain.
No, that means that you don't love it that much. So,
I forgot about some sweet plantain.
if you do not love some sweet plantain, I'm not talking about when the restaurant come and give you the ripe plantain and just fry it up and it's hard. I'm talking about ripe, soft, juicy, fried, melting in your mouth. Sweet plantain. Okay? It's my favorite. I can't go on in this world without putting it in everything that I love. You put it in a quesadilla. You put it next to every dish. Like, plantain, and it's the easiest thing to make. You just have to wait. Plantains will teach you patience because you don't want to do it beforehand.
And you gotta make sure they ripe.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what I just said.
Double check.
Unpopular opinion. It's not my favorite thing. You know what? But you want to know what too? You don't like raisins, which is also something we always beef about. So you and your unpopular opinion about plantain can go away. that really is the unpopular opinion. Right. Just like plantain. All right, but anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out of his way. He's over here getting all his ingredients ready for his sauce. But our shrimp is finished.
Alright, you gonna bring it over? What are you doing?
Now I gotta let it cool.
Okay.
Once the shrimp cool, that is when I'm gonna chop it. So I'm gonna let George get back to business. I'm slowly converting. Girl, you better convert.
Who converted?
Because it's good. Becca.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright,
So, oh, sorry.
Make my yam sauce, you know?
I'm so used to cooking and being in the space. Go ahead, babe. Sorry. You want me to wipe your forehead? What you need me to do?
Yeah. You know how I get down.
Look at what an Old Bay was. And put some Old Bay inside your shrimp too. Let me go ahead and do
it's
it.
too late. It's too late.
It's never too late to season. Okay?
Alright, so normally I just get busy and I'm like blah 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 blah. But for the video and for me to not be husky all the time. we gonna do it a different way. All right. So we're gonna do let's do half a tablespoon.
You just not gonna let your ancestors tell you what to do today?
I would, but.
All right, go ahead. Do you?
You want my ancestors? They greedy, so so they ain't.
Your ancestors can't get diabetes.
Yeah, man. I don't know. All right, whatever. We gonna do it.
All right, go ahead,
All right, boom. So can you melt me some butter, please?
Melt you some butter.
Yes, please. Give me like a 2 tablespoon. Like a tablespoon of butter. All right. So we're gonna get
for the entire dish.
What's up?
For the entire dish.
Let your ancestors talk to.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna do whatever. So there's some maple syrup. You feel me? I don't know the measurements, but it just gotta look good. That look good to me. Alright? What you looking for?
Nothing. I forgot. I forgot what I was doing.
We're gonna do some light brown sugar.
I was just over here, just being over here. Alright.
I don't know. I just get brown sugar. You know, you can use the dark or the light, but I just get light brown sugar. Alright? Get some regular sugar. And it's called candy yam, so it's supposed to be sweet. You feel me? So I don't want to hear about it's too much and all that or whatnot. You ain't even taste it yet. Alright. That seems about a melt. You're getting butter ready. Nutmeg. You don't want to put too much nutmeg because you be out here tasting like a sweet potato pie. So you just want to do a little dash.
A little dash. Yeah. Yo, there was a time in the past when he didn't perfect
Listen, I learned my lesson.
He didn't perfect his recipe yet.
Vanilla extract.
Let me tell you how this boy put too much spice.
It was tasting
spices
crazy.
in there, and it was tasting so bad. Mind you, he got too much pride to throw things away, so he ate it.
I ate that.
He absolutely ate it.
I'm gonna put some cinnamon. I like cinnamon, so I might put a little. Nah. Let me see. Where is it? We could do that. Get me a spoon, please. Yo, speaking of oxtails, because that's my favorite, I'm turning 30 next year. 30. And
30.
I'm going to Jamaica.
Hey, Fred. Bo. We're going to be in Jamaica, turn it up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Lulu. Yeah, but we're gonna be in Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in
having
Jamaica.
literally the best time turning up for this man because he deserves it. Oh
man, it's good. Nah, it's good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about doing zip lining, but I'm kind of scared. So, I'm husky and I don't want to die. So I don't know how strong them cables are, but I ain't trying to go zip lining. Yo, anybody got some things they want to do, but they too scared to do it? Anybody trying to go skydiving or wifey want to go skydiving?
I want to go skydiving, but he refused to go with me.
Why would I pay you to kill me?
They're not killing you.
Do you know how many times I'm going to die in the air?
Well, then, first of all, if you died more than once, that means you could come back to life. So,
no, thank you.
No.
I'll be in the sky. I don't know what's going to happen up there.
Nothing but you falling and then pulling out and pulling your stuff. I don't understand.
Somebody said I'm having flashbacks.
Wait, who's having flashbacks?
Somebody said don't do it. Wait, back up.
Oh, wait, when we went ziplining in Vegas.
Oh.
And it was the electronic zip line.
That was bananas.
Okay, so let me tell you.
That
in
was
Vegas,
bananas.
and here's the difference between like the Caribbean ones or the
Real
other.
quick though.
Oh, your sauce.
It's ready to go.
Did you put enough sugars? The white sugar.
I put enough.
Did you taste it? Taste your sauce.
You right. Taste
One thing I have to teach this man is taste. He would literally make me a whole meal, not taste it, and then look at me like I'm crazy. When I
ain't
don't
the
like
chef.
It. Oh, because you tasted it.
It's gonna put a little more cinnamon in it.
Well, that's why you need me, boo. But anyways, so it wasn't just like the string up zip lining that you do.
Yo, that's
in Vegas, they have an electronic one where you sit on it, but it's still crazy high.
Yo.
And it was only a seatbelt. One little seatbelt.
Not a seatbelt. It was only a string to go across your waist, and that's it. All up this dangling.
Right, and let me tell you how my best friend lost her mind. Everything, every part of her.
Yeah, you put a clip in.
Yeah, I wish I could put a clip in. I wish this was something where we could add it. But she lost her marbles up there. Do you hear me? Like yelling, like going wild. And
All right, I'm good money.
It tastes good?
It tastes good. You want to taste it?
Yeah. It was the funniest thing. I need a little bit more sugar.
See, I'm trying to be healthy, but her
I need
ancestors
a little
are
bit
talking.
more sugar.
Alright.
I didn't make my mouth.
Because
you have to realize, it could be sweet here, but it's going in a mixture, and it has to spread.
True.
So, once you mix it all up...
Alright, but in general, the main ingredients, you got syrup, you got cinnamon, you got nutmeg, you got white sugar and light brown sugar, and we got butter, vanilla extract. That's it. Don't be afraid to make it sweet.
Right. A little, I mean, not a little goes a long way. A lot goes a long way. A lot goes a long way.
Let's put it to the side.
Alright, so you're going to put that to the side. And then what we are going to do now...
What are we doing now? Oh, you got the shrimp, right?
Yes, the shrimp. Alright. We're about to chop some shrimp up. And this shrimp looks so good, y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. But this is the shrimp that's about to go inside them biscuits.
What?
Baby.
Somebody in there with something different in there. Where we at?
What? On top of the building?
No, not that. Never mind.
But yeah, can I have a knife, please?
You would like a knife, honey? What kind of knife would you like? You can do this one.
Any type of knife. I just want to chop it up. Should we put all the shrimp inside the biscuit? Like all of them?
All of them?
All of them.
But yeah. Why not?
So, George was asking before, what are some things that you guys are afraid to do? That, like, you can't build up the nerve to do. You're just like, darn, like, I can't do that. Even, like, for a special occasion, you're just like, should I do it? Everybody, you know, this could be life-changing for me, but you just can't do it.
Listen.
So, I'm just chopping it up, like, into fours, if that makes sense.
Yeah, every time I gotta go in the water, I like die 2 times. I hate going in the water. Once I get in the water, I'll be like, alright, after a couple of swims, but I'm still like...
And he realized that his foot not touching the bottom of the ocean?
I need the flippers. I need life jacket. I need goggles because I gotta see. I need the something for the nose. And I need the flippers. And I'm Gucci. Putting all of them in there.
Yeah, I realize I want everything. I want all of the shrimp.
All of the shrimp.
Like all of the shrimp. Yeah, that sauce looks so good. We could use this sauce for something, bro.
For what?
I don't know. Because this is some good gravy sauce that we could definitely use.
You can put it to the side.
Yeah, I don't want to throw that out. That joint is not good.
We need this stove, right? We need this here.
Well, no, you can take it and put it to the side.
Put it to the side.
Alright, so we have our medium shrimp all chopped up. Y'all, I'm a seafood person. Oh, I didn't even finish my list. I am a seafood person, so what I can't live without is crab legs.
Fish. Ooh,
No, you can't revamp your list, bro.
Some fried whitey.
No, you can't revamp your list. No. You said oxtail and all the rest of the stuff. Me, I can't live without seafood. Like, especially crab legs, shrimp, salmon. Like, these are the things that I would forever eat all of my life. Literally, all of my life. Okay, so I finished chopped up my shrimp. Thank you, babe. And you can put more, less, whatever you actually want to do. And we are going to go ahead.
I need a pan, right?
All that shrimp in the biscuit. Ooh,
some foil in the
drop.
pan. I don't like washing dishes like that. Less scrubbing.
Alright. And now we are gonna go ahead and mix all of this. Oh.
Got some butter on the bottom.
Look, if this ain't a hack, I don't know what is. If this ain't a hack.
And it's yo.
Red Lobster, if y'all see this,
Cause look, Pete.
I am willing to have a meeting with you about branding this baby. Because look, Ayena's Cheddar Bay Biscuit.
Ayena's shrimp cheddar bay biscuits.
Ayena's shrimp cheddar. Look, y'all speak that into existence for me. And
I'm about to tag them.
Right? We gonna tag Red Lobster. Nah, because they will go ahead and steal our whole thing, right? You look so happy. Look. This. Like, take a screenshot. This is a love language, okay? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put these biscuits.
Should I tag them?
No, don't tag them. I mean, you can. Yeah, tag Red Lobster. Tell them that we're doing something good.
Yeah.
Something to update brand a little bit.
That's it, cause
look,
other than the biscuits, I don't know what they did.
Yeah, cause they're, you know what? Let me not talk bad. Jesus, we're gonna tag them and talk crap about them.
I never mind.
I was really about to talk.
Their food's so good.
They food mad good.
That's it. Biscuits though.
Nah. So the thing what I like about doing things yourself. You can really make these biscuits as big or as small as you would like. When I had a dinner with friends, I made them really, really small. So they were like appetizers. Mm-hmm. But when it was just me and they, I made some big old biscuits.
Some brolic Johns.
Okay. Because they essentially could be a meal.
You finished with the butter?
For now. I got hiccups.
No, gonna start melting.
Oh, okay.
Roar.
Why are you roaring?
You got hiccups to try to scare you.
I thought you forgot we was on live for a minute. I'm just like, why is this boy roaring behind me? What?
Your face is priceless.
Yo, I was mad. I'm like, are we still on the air? What? Nah. You can't be doing these things, bro. I legit was concerned. I was bad concerned. All right. So.
Butter at the bottom.
Yeah, no, this is good. I think we need another pan. Oh, I should have made them bigger.
Say that for later.
We need to save it for later.
Say that for later, ma.
No,
Because it's already a lot. Put some foil on that bad boy.
No, I want to make them now.
So I gotta go get another pan then.
Because this is what I want to eat.
Alright, I'll be back.
Like this is actually what I want to eat. I'm sure George is gonna devour the
biscuit,
the cornbread and the yams and stuff, but I love me some shrimp. Okay. So as you can see, if you're doing an appetizer style like I've done it before, we still have some left over, and already we have about 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Wow, he gets that really quick. And guess what?
What?
We're going to start on some rice and peas, okay? And it's not your regular rice and peas with the beans.
I'm Barbados.
I mean, I don't know if this is a Bayesian style of making it. I just know that this is how I've been eating it all my life. And because it's how I've been eating all my life, I'll just let you know I got somebody that's been feeding me all my life coming to make it for you guys.
All the way from Barbados.
George is for sale. I don't know what the price point is, but y'all can come get him.
Shit, I need some money too.
Huh?
I need some money too. 3,000. 3 million. 3 million. 3 million.
Let's do this real quick.
Yo, we gotta mix up the
what?
The cheddar biscuit rosemary joint with the butter and stuff.
Oh, right, the mix to put at the end. We can do that at the end. Alright, that's good.
Good?
Alright, so I'm just gonna put the rest of the biscuits anyhow on there so we can move just a little bit quicker.
So we're gonna boil the yams until it gets soft, real soft.
Like super soft.
So it's still cooking,
Alright, we just placing these biscuits anyhow.
I need where's the small joint? Can you use this for it? Yeah, right?
For what?
For the biscuits? It want a 4-foot butter.
Yeah.
Right?
Gotta get everything. Everything. Okay, nothing gets wasted over here. Okay. Put these inside the oven as well. Sorry, babe. And we're gonna put the timer on for, let's say, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That's good. And on.
Alright, so you good?
All right. So our biscuits are in the oven, and that is done. His yams are being boiled. My corn is basically done, and I'll get started on that after. But what we're gonna do right now is make the rice. So let me go get my little special guest. Babe, keep the people them busy. Why you look so lost? You can't be looking lost.
Go ahead, man. Go get the special guest behind the closed door. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Yo, who's going on vacation for the holidays? Who's leaving the country? I wish I could leave the country. Well, I could, but not today. Not today. We're already going to Jamaica in February. Possibly going somewhere in March for wifey birthday. Who's traveling? Who's going on? What's your next vacation looking like? Special guest is coming.
Tell the people bye.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Alrighty, y'all. So like I said before, we are making rice and peas, and my special guest is here. So this is the person who birthed me. Hello. Everybody say hi. This is my mama. And she is about to make literally the best, when I'm telling you the best rice and peas. Like, I don't eat it from much people. Whew, we almost think something. Yeah, I don't eat it from many people, but I definitely eat hers every time. And I'll let you guys know this. When I did my catering service and the people raved about the rice and peas, guess who was behind that? This lady. All right, so really quickly, we are about to, or she is about to show you guys how to make some good rice and peas for Thanksgiving. All right, so she has her pot here. You want to bring it to the front? I think you need more water, no?
No.
No? Okay. She told me no. Becca said, hi, Sister Greaves.
Hello.
First of all, yeah.
I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
Okay. So she has her pot here with water. And so now she's putting in, what is that, thyme?
Yes.
Right.
I'm gonna put in a few
sprigs
of thyme. Okay, to flavor, to flavor the pot. A lot of times people don't flavor the rice. They just give you plain rice, maybe with a little salt.
We don't do that.
Right, but you can flavor your rice, to taste. You don't have to add any meat to it. A lot of times people add their ham hocks or their turkey. But if you don't want that, you just need a simple rice, tasty rice, where you don't need a lot of gravy, because a lot of people don't like gravy.
Right.
Here's the way to do it. You put in your
She need her own YouTube channel, y'all. Alright, so you put her thyme in the water.
Okay, I like to chop my onions the old-fashioned way. I'm old-fashioned, so I'm going to chop up the onion. Just a little bit. I'm just giving it flavor.
And like I said, don't be nervous. Teach the people them. Yes. Look, guys, I basically watch my mom, my grandma, my auntie cook my entire life, okay? So she is showing you guys this, and this is literally something. I personally don't eat rice a lot, but if I eat it, it has to be her rice. And I don't cook it a lot because I feel like I burn rice. So this is the one thing that, like, I would beg my mom, even though she says no sometimes, I would beg her to make me. So tell me in the comments, what is one thing that you guys, like, refuse to cook, but it's like somebody else has to cook it for you? All right, go ahead.
Okay. Because of the holidays and there's so much to do, you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. But whatever you do, you want to make it fast and tasty.
Right.
Okay. So here we go. The thyme, the onions is in the pot. Okay, you can add like garlic if you like, or what I'm going to do also, I'm going to put half of a bouillon cube. Okay. You just season your pot to taste. In this way, you don't even have to have meat if you don't want to. Okay, I'm just gonna put half of the bouillon just to give the pot the flavor.
Yes. Okay.
Now, one thing you don't want to do is boil a lot of peas. Like, you spend so much time in the kitchen.
Yeah, boiling down the raw peas.
Okay, so this is the dry pigeon peas. Okay, it's already cooked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my rice, I'm going to add my peas, and I'm just going to let them cook. Remember now, I spiced the pot already with a bouillon cube, my onions, my thyme. If you like, you can also add a little adobo to taste.
This is why I use adobo.
Okay.
So she has about 2 cups of rice.
Okay.
So make sure you wash your rice.
Right. This rice is already washed and sitting. That's why it's a little...
Yeah, it's sticking together. But make sure you guys wash your rice.
I'm going to add it to the pot. Okay.
Alright. Let me guys show you what the pot looking like.
Okay. Not too much water. Make sure you just cover your rice. Because I realize the rice today is cooking really fast. So you just cover your rice with water. Okay. What you can do, remember your peas are already cooked.
Right.
Okay. Don't add too much water to the rice because the peas, we're going to use the water from the peas also. We're not going to throw anything. Because remember, the peas are sitting in the water, so they're vitamins already. We don't want to throw the vitamins out.
Right.
So with that now, we're going to add everything to the rice. Okay, here we go.
A little hack she just gave y'all. Do not throw out the juice that's in the can with the peas. It adds flavor.
And what you can do after... Okay. This is my old-fashioned way of tasting the pot. Okay, you take a little bit.
This is how we taste the pot now.
That's it. But I don't know, because the younger generation, they do a lot of things differently. But this is the way I do it. Just a little bit. And it's good for those that don't like a lot of salt, and everybody's washing their pressure, and
Y'all better watch your pressure.
Okay.
But it usually,
So here we go.
what is your stove on? Is it on medium, high heat? What are we doing?
Okay, I'm gonna put it on high to bring it to a boil. Okay. So that's where we eat.
Do we cover it?
If you want to flip, you can add more onion, more whatever. You're going to have a nice tasting pot. Not just salt and water. No.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to cover it and we're going to bring it to a boil.
Alrighty. Okay. And how long does this usually take? Like, when do I have to check it or whatever?
Maybe like in a couple of minutes you can check to make sure the water is drying down and stuff like that, because you don't want the rice too soggy, you know, stuff like that. You want it just right.
Okay. So then I check it. I turn the heat down to what, like low or like medium to low?
Okay.
And let it finish cook?
Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to just let it boil up right now. And then we're going to come back and see how far it gets.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, look, y'all. Y'all learning how to make the best rice and peas on earth. On earth, okay? And how did she do? Let her know. She was nervous and didn't want the people to see her, but didn't she do really, really well? Look. So that is cooking. Like I was telling you guys before, his yams are cooking. They're going to get really, really soft. My corn has been cooking and cooling so that I can now take the kernels off and then put that into my cornbread. So that is what we're about to do right now. So let me put you guys back over to the front. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Are we still in here? How was my mom explaining how to do the rice? Did you guys understand? Wasn't it like the easiest thing? But mind you, that's one thing I just don't want to do. I don't want to do rice. I can't make it. Look, everybody's saying you did really good. They're saying good. All right, so we're going to get George back in the kitchen. Rebecca said you did great.
Thank you. Okay, let me just check on to see if it came to a boil.
All right, so she's just checking it.
Okay. All right, it's coming.
They say you need a YouTube channel.
Okay. So I use 2 cups of rice to 1 can of peas.
Yes.
Okay, if you like more peas, you can add more peas, less rice, you know, which is much healthier. Okay.
She's the health inspector. Okay, it's boiling?
Not as yet, but okay. What I did, instead of keeping the pot tightly closed, I just keep it halfway open to lose the steam. We don't want to cook the rice too much, or we don't want it to burn. So what it is, you just keep the pot slightly open to lose. So you watch your rice grains as they start to like swell. You just watch your pot.
And you know what? I think that's the reason that I don't like making rice, because I'm doing so much in the kitchen. I don't have time to be watching rice grains. I don't. And then literally by the time I check it again, done. Burnt. The bottom of the pot stuck. Everything. So they say yes, letting it breathe a little. Got it. All right? All right. Look, they're paying attention. They got their notepads out. This is good. Okay. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. But yeah, I'm not a rice maker. She's literally my rice cooker. Like, in-house rice cooker. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my corn, like I said. Look, like I say, you just let it turn every few minutes. I don't have time for that. Like, I promise you, I'm always like just into everything else that I'm doing. I don't have time to look at rice grains. All right. Anyways, oh, that's hot. Where's your I'm gonna go ahead now and take out my corn.
You don't need the hot pot on top of the
Oh, sorry. Wait. All right. I'm back. Sorry, you guys. Let me just get my pieces of corn. That is done.
I'm gonna bring the pot over.
Because it's too hot to handle. It's really hot. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, this pot is so hot.
So you need the is the thumbs.
See, my sous chef is here with me, judging me. All right, so we have the corn. Can y'all see the corn? Hey, Christina. You see who's in the kitchen with me?
Who's that?
Christina from Barbados. You're Christina.
Who's Christina from Barbados?
You'll remember. Christina.
From O'Callaghan?
No, not from Mocha. No. But it said, oh, I see now. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to get a knife and I'm going to get the kernels off of this so that I can put it inside of my mix, and that way I can put it in the oven. I think by now my biscuits are done and it's making the noise. Give me 1 second now. A lot is going on. A lot of different sides is happening. So bear with me. Oh, look at the rice.
My rice is looking pretty good.
The rice is looking good already.
Okay.
Excuse me. Alrighty. You don't have gloves? Alright. Sorry. 1 second. So our biscuits are finished. Biscuits are finished. All right, Mr. Bird, your yams are done.
I'm coming.
All right. So, mommy, what are we doing with the rice? We're just waiting.
You can give them a look at the rice to see how it's drying down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, like I said before, just cover your rice with enough water. Now, if you find that your rice is drying, if the water is drying out and it's hard, the grains are still hard, what to do? Just lower your fire. Don't add any more water. Lower your fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Get a piece of foil paper.
This is another hack.
That's it. Don't add any more water because
Okay.
it might look like, okay, the grains are hard and I need to add water. Don't add any water.
Mm-hmm.
What to do? Take a piece of foil paper. You cover. And now the steam is
It's
just
gonna
going to
finish.
swell the grains. So you'll have a nice rice. Okay.
Look,
it's
and then
all-
your
when
rice
it's
don't
all-
get soggy.
When it's almost finished, I'll show you something else.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna take what, about how many more minutes to cook?
Another maybe
5 minutes, 10
5
minutes?
minutes.
All right, so in 5 minutes, she will be back to finish her good rice. I'll just turn the pot off in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn the pot off in 5 minutes, and we're going to have George come back because he has a bunch of stuff to cook that he hasn't even started yet. So they're going to do a switcheroo, and we are going to continue cooking. I'm watching your pot. Look, she's looking at me.
I need my pot. I don't want it to burn. Okay, you know what? Before I leave, let me show you the trick, and I'm leaving the rest of it.
Okay.
So what to do now? Okay? If you want a nice rice, no gravy, you just, while it's drying down, you just pour your olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Make sure you have a fork, not a spoon. And you just stir it in. And there you go. Just let your rice simmer. And you're finished.
Look, she don't even want me watching her pot.
Okay.
All right, she's going to put her foil back on and let the steam finish cook the rice.
And
All
that's
right,
it.
and then I can turn it off in how long?
Just in a few minutes. You just turn it off.
5
Just check
minutes?
it in
3 minutes?
Less than 5 minutes.
Less than, okay. All right. So, all right, so guess who's back?
You gotta finish your biscuits though.
Yeah, so we actually have my biscuits there cooling. We were gonna start the corn. Let me put you guys back up. But since the biscuits finished, let's do the biscuits real quick. So what do we need for the biscuits, babe?
Just right here. The bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this mix?
I think that's like the herb mix that comes
herb
in the box. So like I said before, guys, it's pretty easy because everything comes in the box for this. Look, Sue's in here, GQ bird.
Get it?
See how she left the rice?
She came back in for her rice. It's been but a minute, and apparently I almost burned the rice already. But okay. So now what he is doing, let me put my corn. We're gonna put my corn to the side so that we can finish this off and plate it. Let me tell you guys, this is literally what a Thanksgiving kitchen looks like. Everybody just doing something, chipping in. The pots are going, the oven is going. Everybody just trying to get it done by that hour that everybody wants to eat. So now, bring the biscuits to the forefront. Whew, hot. All right, so we have our biscuits. We'll leave that for after. We have our biscuits.
That's a mixture right there. What you need?
Oh, that's the mixture?
Yeah.
All right, so here is what we're going to do. So we have the buttery mixture. All right, we're going to stir that around. Oop. And we're going to take that and just lather it all over these shrimp cheddar bay biscuits because now we're making it all buttery. Oh, this looks so good. And y'all know that Red Lobster biscuits are super moist. And this is the reason. So I'm just taking, I am buttering. And it smells so good in here. All right, and then what I do after that,
What we got?
we take some Parmesan cheese.
Can we taste?
You want to taste one? You see, I told you guys, it don't even make it to plate in time before he want to eat something. All right, so we're going to put some Parmesan cheese on top. All right, so we got cheddar cheese inside, Parmesan cheese on top. Then we are going to garnish with some parsley.
Your rice might be burning.
The rice cooker told me that my rice might be burning. This is why. See, look, the pressure's on. Now I gotta go check the rice. Hold on. Right? And that's it for our biscuits. Like I said, you guys, you can serve this as an appetizer, or you can have it, on the side of your plate with the dish. But let me go check on the rice. All right, hold on.
It smells so good.
All right, right. The rice looks good.
Can I have a piece?
Don't stir it like that.
Oh, the rice almost is burnt already. So I took it off.
Have one job.
Let me get to the rice.
Look, I got pushed out. Y'all seen firsthand. Y'all seen it firsthand what usually happens. But do y'all see
I gotta taste them
the biscuit
to make sure it's good.
right now?
Right now.
All right, fine.
I said I gotta taste it.
Nice rice. Rice is really good.
The shrimp, the moistness of the biscuit.
Delicioso.
All right, we got things to do. Put this to the side. Cause I will eat another one. Ooh, them joints is now good. Oh, y'all hear my mom in the back? She said, nice rice. Nice rice. Look, she over here eating her rice. Some nice rice. Okay.
And you see how fast your rice is finished?
Yeah.
Not a lot of time in the kitchen.
And I used to think that rice took a little bit, but look, that was what, like 10, 15 minutes?
Or less.
Or less. She made literally the best rice and
10,
peas.
15 minutes or less. That's part of the...
Yeah. Christina said that I use less water, about 3 cups, and I do the foil remedy oil also.
The what?
She does the foil
The foil.
to let it steam. All right, so we're gonna show you the rice after. So my mom made her rice. I finished make my shrimp cheddar bay biscuits. Babe is going to come
Finish up the yams.
and finish up his.
Alright, so it's in the pot. You feel me? See that? Nice and soft. Just gonna mash it. I'm gonna leave it in here. Then I'm gonna put the mixture I made earlier. So, you feel me? Alright, where we at? Oh, my mixture, please. Excuse me.
All right. So he has
I
all
want y'all to
of
look.
that goodness. Look at that sauce. Show them what the pot looks like on the inside, man. Yes.
Alright.
I'm over here buttering the rest of the biscuits, all right, guys? I feel like I want to eat another one. I definitely want to eat another biscuit because this tastes not good.
I'm gonna mix all that up. If y'all see it in there,
Ooh,
I tell you, you gotta see it to believe it. Smell that smoke?
You smell the smoke?
If the smoke don't smell good, you ain't doing it right. Oh, what you said? What's in that mixture? Alright, boom. So we got some vanilla
Oh, yes,
extract.
the people that are now coming in.
Vanilla extract. I made the syrup before just to mix it in, but vanilla extract, maple syrup. We got cinnamon. We got nutmeg. We got white sugar. They didn't actually. We got white sugar, brown sugar, and some butter.
Everybody coming for me today. Sorry.
But yeah, so we gonna make sure. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, that looks good.
It looks good.
You gotta taste it. Make sure that it's
Make sure.
real good.
True. Do a little bit right there. Oh. Bussin'. You know. Alright. Here you go, buddy. Out of line. You saw eating. You behind my back eating it. Let me get ridiculous. Why nobody told me? So we're gonna drop this in there.
You gotta show them the other side of the pot, bro.
My fault. All that good stuff in there. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. More boom, boom.
Got some, yeah, just a little tad bit. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Y'all, today,
Yeah.
why George revealed to me,
Come on, son. I told you I'm not talking about that.
I'm exposing him.
Let's see.
Why today, he revealed to me that he wanted to be a rapper, like everybody else in the Bronx. Oh, this look good.
You know it's good. Oh, and you can't use canned yams. Don't do it. Don't play yourself.
Don't.
Gotta be fresh.
Don't use canned. Don't use. Okay, but anyways, about him being a rapper.
Alright.
Wait, can I spread it? Can I help?
Do it.
Please, it looks so good.
Do your thing.
Thank you. Can I put the marshmallows on?
We do that after.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. See, look. I'm sorry.
That's why I was telling you.
I'm not the yam maker. So he bakes it first.
Yes, sir.
And then we put the marshmallows on after.
For about maybe like
We're baking it for what, like 10 minutes?
maybe like 10 minutes, just so it get brown. Just so you know it's nice and to get.
Ooh.
See, I wasn't gonna do it like that, but
You see?
you did a good job.
You doing a good job. You doing a good job.
That my baby.
So, he's gonna put this in the oven. You could turn the oven down to what, 375.
I'm talking about freestyle, man.
Freestyle right now. Let's see how.
Ha.
Don't be fake laughing when I laugh. Don't do that. Don't do that. But let me tell you the story.
Yeah. Alright, so it's in the oven for 10 minutes.
So, I might post it.
Because you recorded me. You can't post it because it wasn't my consent. I didn't give you consent to record me.
Sue me.
Yeah, I'm straight gonna sue you.
Yeah, put something. So, let me tell you how. Let's hear some bars. Spit some bars. Look, the people didn't want the bars.
I said I wanted to.
So he wanted to be a rapper, and he was just like, yo, you know, I had like a song that I wrote. And I'm just like, you did?
What's it called?
And so I'm just like,
What is it called though? You remember?
no, I don't remember what it's called. But I'm just like, oh, it's called Coming to the Top. So I'm just like, okay, let me hear it.
So what's next on the list?
Oh, can you cut the corn for me?
Alright.
It's right here. With the big chopper. Cut off the kernels.
You got the big chopper?
No. But yeah, so I said, spit the bars. Huh? Let me see your little hype woman.
Can you what?
Can I show the people
Show what?
how you was spitting your bars earlier?
Go, you can show them.
Or you gonna do it?
I'm not doing it. Excuse me.
Babe, come on. Tell the people how you come to the top. Come to the top. Tell the people.
Nah, man. You trying to set me up.
All right, what word? Okay, so you see how he's doing it? So we're just going to cut the fresh corn off of the cob.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I have some? Oh, and fresh corn is so juicy, y'all.
Thanks. Forget about the
All right, at least let them know the lyrics. Wait, the corn is being cut? Yeah, girl. This fresh corn is going into our cornbread batter.
I need so.
I don't know if you guys were here, but I'm sorry, I keep eating it. We were making fresh cornbread. Shrimp. Ooh, it is juicy. Spraying on me.
Hey.
The shrimp, cheddar bay biscuits, candy yams, and rice and peas. I love corn, especially in the cob. Girl, look, not even regular corn on the cob, roast corn or street corn. Whew. Oh, we put the cojita cheese.
The cojita?
Cheese on it. It's a whole vibe. I did a cooking class on that when I made my shrimp tacos. It was so good. Yeah, don't throw it away because you know I'm about to eat that corn. Okay, so now we have all the kernels here. We have all the kernels. They'll break up as soon as we put them in.
You gotta finish the story.
No, I'm asking you, babe, because you embarrassed. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you at least.
At least.
Oh, he gonna do it? He gonna do it?
Alright, boom. So the song was called Coming to the Top. I need my shades though. It's all good. Next time.
Oh shoot! And we got people coming in.
They coming in? I never mind.
No. He about to rap for y'all. This is going down in history.
No, I'm not about to rap. Actually, I was about to say
with the lyrics on.
The lyrics.
Okay.
Because I don't remember all the lyrics.
Okay.
But it was called Coming to the Top.
Okay, hold on. Give us a back view. Where were you? 1990 what?
I was in the crib in the Bronx. You know, that's where all the best rappers is from. Anyway, so I was in the Bronx. I was in
Fresh Corn.
I was I don't know. I was like a teenager, I guess. Like
So like, give us a scene. Like you were. It was the room dark.
It was. You know, I was in the PJs. On the bed dolo. And, you know, I was like,
what you was thinking about?
I was thinking about getting money.
Getting money.
That's why it's called Coming to the Top. You feel me? So I'm like,
gotcha. Understood.
I gotta like, I gotta do what I gotta do. So, but it didn't go as planned, but whatever. So I had to write the rap book. I had, you know, different names, you know, Taji, Juggernaut, whatever. But you know, it was up in the air.
The names?
So listen, you want me to tell you the story?
I gotta go.
So I'm telling you the story.
Not Juggernaut. Don't hide behind me. Move.
Listen, you say you don't laugh at me. Don't want to see.
What we doing this
Let me finish the story.
Where's the thing for this?
Where's the what?
We didn't even get the bacon sheet for this. No, finish your story. You gotta finish your story before you put this in.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. So alright, so that was the name, whatever. I had the rap book and all that. And I'ma just say what I remember.
You ain't a rapper if you don't got a rap book.
The nasty one, you know, the what was the black and white?
The school book.
The school book, and it can't be fresh though. It gotta be like dirty, so you know you real.
Oh wow.
So then they gotta like have some like wear and tear in it. That means you was doing something with it. So yeah, so it's called Coming to the Top.
Hold on. We got somebody spitting bars in the comments. So I was in the PJs dolo. Think about getting this money. DX till I die. Now I'm cooking yam pot.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, see, now I got confidence.
Now you got confidence. The composition.
I'm charged up now.
Right. Nah, yo.
So
right.
It was called Coming to the Top. And it was said, and it was like, I'm tired of never having money. I don't know what that was. It was a new
Start over. I want to be a hype man. Go on.
I'm tired of never having money. Couldn't get the new cars, the new J's.
The new cars, the new J's.
I don't know. It's something. It was something. I'm living in the something lane. And then I said, I want all I want in. And then I said, what? The only way to do that, he's my God.
Wait, we got to start over. I got confused. I'm sorry, bro. We got to start over.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a part. I was trying to ad-lib.
All right. I'm tired of never having money. Couldn't get the new cars, new J's. I'm not sure if that was it, but I'm just making it up right now. And then I said something else, and then I said, the only way to do that is my God-given gift rapping.
It's my God-given gift.
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I remember.
Mic drop.
Don't steal my rhymes, alright? I got the rap book to prove it.
It was horrible. I might post a video, or I might post the sound to that video because it will blow your mind. He had the lyrics earlier. I don't know why he not.
Nah, I didn't have the lyrics earlier.
But that joint was hilarious. Like, hilarious. I'm messing up his flow. He ain't got one. At this point, I don't know what. Look, but I'm gonna stick beside him. Okay? So even if you want to be a rapper again, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be like, to do that. I'm gonna be. I'm mad. First of all, I'm mad he even thought that he had to like repeat himself and be his own echo. Poor boy. But yeah, y'all. Let's get back to the regular schedule programming. I had this quote in front of me for mad long. Everything else is almost done. It's just the cornbread now. And Look, y'all got me. You see, y'all got have me running it back to do that, right? You'd have thought his brain went into overdrive.
Listen. First of all, if you rapping, you gotta make sure everything is on there.
You know, first of
all that.
that's why you have the producer and the person,
I was my A&R,
the DJ to actually
manager.
do that for you.
I was doing all that by myself in the Bronx.
Okay.
Spaghetti. See, the real ones know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's 8 Miles.
Oh.
But that was Dave Chappelle making jokes about it.
Okay.
Who got that? Who got that joke?
Anyways.
Spaghetti. There you go.
Are we gonna butter it?
Oh,
we gotta wipe it out with the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so George's Yams, they're doing
Smelling
well.
mad good. Smelling mad
Look,
good.
first of all, so get out of here, because you just gonna hype this man up. I'm done.
The battery in my back.
Right. That's really what she's doing. Got you out here thinking that you could rap. So y'all making me lose my train of thought. We have to, babe, gotta get used to talking to the people and cooking. I feel like we gotta master that one day where we can do it, because look, Food Network not gonna want us if we can't do both at the same time.
Right.
Okay. So George's butter in the pan, right? That's just serious. George's butter in the pan for this fresh cornbread mixture. That's about to go in the oven, and that's going to take like 15 minutes. And while that is finishing up, George is going to make Coquito.
Hey.
I'm going to make a maple butter drizzle to go on top of this fresh cornbread. And then we're going to end and then show you guys how we plate everything and how Thanksgiving side spread should even look.
Yes, sir.
So let me go ahead and pour this.
Spaghetti. Oh, my drink's ready?
Yep.
That's what it's talking about?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, I ain't bring the drinks. The oven mitts. We're going to use this.
Yeah, get that. Use that.
No, it's wet.
You use a tissue.
I don't feel like going to get it.
All right.
All right, I hear you. Man.
Okay, we got that fresh corn all up in there. And now we're going to go ahead, put it in the oven. All right. You over here eating the biscuits? Mm-hmm. Only I can eat the biscuits behind your back.
I'm hungry. All right.
You didn't even use all the corn.
I didn't know there was no corn for it right there. Whatever. How was that for you?
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Huh.
So I'm gonna put that there so we can save the countertop.
Right.
Alright, if you see, amazing. See that nice little brown, that little burnt piece at the top? Banging.
Mm-hmm. So even baking it at first, it allows the sugars to literally melt, caramelize, everything to bind together.
Exactly.
Do what it do.
You want to do that?
This is my favorite part.
Because you eat it as you do it.
Mm-hmm. Marshmallow. It's not candy yams, and don't eat nobody candy yams if you don't got a marshmallow topping.
Stay healthy.
Yeah. To do that. Yeah, that joint was in my head all day. I'm like, this boy was really in the bedroom alone, repeating himself.
Listen.
Brain on overdrive.
But if I would have continued my joint, I would have been up there.
You think so?
And you would have married the rapper. Well, your rap, I would have put you on my team.
First of all, I can rap better than you. And I'm not about to not do a freestyle and embarrass you.
Go ahead, let me hear something.
And first of all, no, because if they were to actually do a freestyle, you wouldn't have done it.
I was, but I wasn't prepared. I ain't get my Blackberry like Drake.
Yeah, whatever. See, I would do it if you was down to do a whole rap battle right now, because you know I'm with it. But when George get on the spot, I be like, we be in the house, and I'm just like, all right, bro, like, it's time, right? We be doing that. We be doing all of these things. I'm just like
cornbread puts you in a different type of time, right?
375. Right. And so I'm just like, all right, let's do a rap battle because one of our favorite things to do together, we watch rap battles. And we watch, I don't know if y'all would know about All Deaf Digital.
Man, funny.
Where they just be, what you call it? I'm trying to figure out how to say it without cursing.
What? Snapping? What are you talking about?
Who's he? A grandpa snapping?
What are you talking about?
Let's talk about what they do. They cut each other, but like, they tell jokes.
They tell jokes. They roast each other.
Roast. That's the word. They're roasting
each other.
I was trying to find the word without cursing. But anyways, all right, you think that's enough marshmallows?
That's enough, buddy.
Okay. So, you put your marshmallows and put it back in the oven.
So, until like what?
So, I didn't know. You know, actually,
What?
I was going to say, because the marshmallows, what they do to get fluffy and nice and toasted at the top, I didn't want that to do it yet, so you guys could see it when everything else is done. So I'm thinking if to put it in now or put it in when the cornbread is almost finished. All right, leave it now. See what happens. Okay. So.
Stop eating the marshmallows. So what's next? What's next? Me? Let me get in there.
It's Coquito time.
It's Coquito
They said
time.
They said freestyle.
I'm not freezing. To you, not to me.
No, battle.
Battle? Damn. Alright, let's...
Give us a topic.
Now I'm at topic. I got one. Let me start it off. Everybody in the 718, put your mother... Now while you stand tough, notice this is a man and not of his hands up. The free world got you gassed up. Now who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Alright. I just wrote that down real quick. I'm sorry. That's all I got.
Okay. So, as you can see, there will be no freestyle battle happening.
Because you was done before it even started.
Yes, I was scared.
Word to mommy.
All right. So, make the stuff that's going to get us drunk because I'm not battling you.
I need some. Yes.
Let me angle this for you. Go ahead.
You want to angle that for me? Thank you, man. Make sure I got my recipe on dip.
All right, come over here more. All right.
All right, boom. All right, so we're going to put it in the blender because we're going to blend everything up. All right. What we got? What I need a can. Alright, babe, the tissue is right there. So just what you gonna burn me. Alright, so my favorite part of this show. Alright, so we got cream of coconut. Just need 2 of them bad boys. Alright. Can you give me a spoon, please?
A spoon?
Because you know it's like thick. Yo, what's your favorite drinks to make around the holidays? Can you wipe the sweat off? I'm sweating.
Sweat.
Yo, what's y'all specialties? What y'all be making? What drinks y'all be
What's
drinking?
that drink that have y'all in the corner talking about that cousin that y'all never see? So y'all know they get on.
Y'all just tired of it.
And they didn't even bring food, but they just did to eat everybody else's food. What's that drink that will make you sit there and cut up?
What cream? Mine's on there.
Punch cream?
I never had it.
Punch creamer?
Oh, punch cream. I never had it. So 2 of them bad boys. 2 cream of coconuts. I got a feeling. Ooh, that took Tonight's
so you
gonna
got
be
2
a
coconut
good
cream.
night. Is there
What else you gonna put in there,
some
babe?
carnation milk?
Some carnation.
1 can.
We don't do egg.
No egg, ma'ams. I don't even know if I ever had it with the egg. I know I just don't want to do it. What is the reason?
Can't get it open? Oh.
Here it is coming.
But you just said the people want y'all to battle. I'm not battling people who's gonna steal somebody else's rhymes. All right, this is off the dome.
Let me hit son.
And
so you go first.
In these streets, it's really it gotta be off the dome.
So
right?
you go first.
No, you said that you wanted to run it first, and I literally I'm here to murder you. So I just want to hear what you guys say, so I can just end this whole situation.
All right.
So it has to be off the dome for me to even attempt a battle, to even waste
you
my
said she was a rival already, like. My fault. All right. My fault. I'm coming original.
For me to even waste my
Carnation milk, not carnation milk, condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
1 can.
Okay.
All right. Want me rap? All right. Boom. Check it.
Are you need a beat or something? Because
I don't need no beat.
Okay.
I don't need no beat. Just need you to listen.
So listen to okay. Nonsense. Everybody waiting. Don't look back.
Alright, boom. You want to battle me?
Yes.
That's a mistake.
Okay.
That was the first mistake. You in my house.
Uh-huh.
I'm the boss.
Uh-huh.
Sleep on the couch. Because that's what I said.
So nothing's gonna rhyme. You're just talking to me. Like that's
Listen,
is that what this freestyle's about? You just talking?
Alright, never mind. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more.
Because he's telling a story.
I ain't want to do it no more.
Basically, it's bedtime, okay?
I ain't want to do it no more. I ain't want to do it no more.
No. Ask the people.
Huh?
Ask the people what you did.
Listen.
And if it made any sense.
See, I'm getting a lot of emojis.
First of all,
We're going to put
that's season 2. We got
a half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
That should be good.
Okay.
Not half. It's a teaspoon of cinnamon. Should I want to do another one? Nah, we can leave it like that. I'll taste it after.
Yeah.
All right. You need some vanilla. What vanilla at? Vanilla extract.
So I'm gonna need you to get off that train, all right? Because it's going nowhere. His train is going nowhere, all right? That train is about to crash. So yes, he was telling the story. He was not freestyling.
I was getting there.
There were no balls. All right, I'm gonna give you one more chance.
I was setting up.
Because the live is about to end. We're almost there. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Bacardi. We're gonna do a cup.
To redeem yourself.
We're gonna do a cup of Bacardi. We're gonna do a cup of Bacardi.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a cup of Bacardi.
Oh yeah.
That's a
this
cup.
This is what I like. This is what I like.
Alright. We're gonna put that to the scissors. And then we're gonna throw it in the blender, alright? Go back here.
You wanna put the blender in right here?
Oh.
Oh, he's spilling it.
Never mind.
Can't rap. Can't blend.
Yo, I didn't even bring the top.
Put this on it.
Alright, whatever.
No, hold it though.
They can't.
But let me entertain y'all while he blend. But seriously, y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say because
so you go first.
No, I am not wasting my time. I'm not about to sit here and really murder you on these streets for no reason. There's no reason to commit murder at this time of night on a Sunday. So unless he gives me a reason. Unless he gives me a reason to murder him, I'm not gonna commit murder. Fight me if y'all want to, but you gotta give me a reason. I'm not a violent person. Okay.
Let's see what this is about.
You don't want to taste it with a spoon first before you do a whole pour and all that?
I just wanted to taste it.
I'm sorry.
Just wanted to taste it. Trying to get a good taste.
It's good. Oh, okay, puppy. You show them a little dance again. Do your little dancey dance. Hold on. They gotta see a little dancey dance with the hand. They can't see the hand. Oh.
Yo, it's on fire.
All right,
I'm gonna put more cinnamon in though, cause I wanna.
But we're gonna have a cinnamon stick to swirl.
You ride. Alright.
All right. So pour them up. Y'all seen all the ingredients for the perfect coquito to make around the holidays, right? And you serve it with your cinnamon stick. I don't know if our cinnamon sticks are tall enough.
But I'm gonna add some more.
Shoot.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna add some more liquor to that, cause
What? Okay.
I'm trying to be right. All right.
I try to help you, bro.
All right, taste it.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. And the thing is, it's really good. And you put it in the fridge to sit. Ooh.
But we gonna add some more liquor to that, cause it needs some more. So
You gonna put
a cup, another cup,
Another cup or a half a cup?
a half a cup. We're gonna do a half a cup
Okay.
and some.
That's good.
It's just a bite.
Oh, this is good.
Is it?
Ooh, see? Well, now.
That's
You
what it's
know
at.
That's how you know. So good.
Pour it in the bottle.
Yeah.
No? I can pour it in the bottle.
Yeah, after. Okay, our cornbread is coming along. Let me go ahead and start plating because we are nearing the end. All of the things that we made tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Like I say, put some shot glasses. I don't know if there's any cornbread emojis, some shrimp emojis, everything that we're making. That's what we got to do. All right, so we have the coquito, which I'm gonna have him pour me up a nice tall glass and, you know, top it off with some cinnamon sprinkle. I chose short cinnamon, not realizing that the cup was like this and it fell in, but we can take it out and try to put it in the right way. But I do suggest that you guys, this has to be chilled.
Fuck the yams.
It has to be chilled. It's so damn good. Can you pass me the biscuit so I can start plating the biscuit? You can start plating all of this good stuff. Oh, this is so good. I can't stop. See, this is what happened the last time when we did the drink too early. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a...
Yeah. Anybody got any questions concerning marriage or like
Oh yeah,
relationship?
we're gonna start that. We're gonna... Thank you, babe, for remembering. But if you guys want any relationship advice, marriage advice, we're gonna do that at the end of every live. Right? We'll take about 3 questions or whatever. Oh, this is so good. And we'll talk to you guys, give you guys some advice on how we got here. How long have we been together, babe?
We've been together for what? 10 years?
In total, I think 10 years next year in total. And how many years have we been married?
Married for almost 8. Almost 8?
I'm gonna need you to know.
I don't know, bro. Almost 8?
So,
7?
what marriage advice am I gonna give y'all if you don't even know how long you've been married to me?
Listen, we've been together for so long, baby. It's alright.
No, it's
As long
not.
as I remember the
The what?
our anniversary, your birthday. As long as I remember all that, that's all that matters.
Anyways, so we've been together for about 7 years.
That was almost
About 6. Now I'm forgetting. Look, you got me confused.
Listen.
6.
Mom. Oh, we bugging.
Married for 6 years.
Almost 7 then.
Yes,
Yeah,
almost 7.
yeah.
Get it together, bro. We've been married for 6 years and change. And we've been together for almost 10 years. Okay, so we've been on this road just a little bit of time now, enough to help out if we can. So if you guys have any questions, it could be as random as you want it to be. Let us know. Let us know and we will answer it.
You know what's crazy?
If you want to put it in the question box and so it could be anonymous, you could do that too. But yeah, let us know.
Dating back in the day is way different from dating now.
Yeah. And I realized that. The way my friends be telling me, the men that are in these streets, the women that are in these streets.
Nowadays, you got before it was like Uvu and all, now it's like FaceTime.
He said Uvu.
Remember that?
Yes, I remember Uvu.
Now you got everybody got a phone. We FaceTiming. We got barely. They texting. It's like so many different ways to communicate. Instagram, we holler on Instagram.
Will this, hold on, we got a question. Will this food bring a man to my door? Let me explain to you something, darling. Unless the smell is traveling out, okay, out the door.
You don't want any man.
Through these streets, right? You don't want any man because you're going to find a hungry one. Right? Unless you want the first hungry man in these streets to come knocking at your door, boo, it's not going to bring the man to the door.
But keep him in the house.
Look, first of all, she going to have somebody, what do you call him, a squatter? She going to have herself a squatter. But what I would say, when you do meet someone outside and bring him inside, this would be one of the reasons that he stays. So yes, that was a really good question. But he just ain't, I don't know if you want to bum in your house, but he just ain't gonna find his way through the smell. This is not like Tom and Jerry where the smell just travel wherever and then it just bring everybody to you. Right, Tom and Jerry? No. I mean, you can. But that was a good question. Good question. Any more questions? We are taking questions. The cornbread is finishing. Do y'all see these biscuits? Now tell me, if you see these biscuits on your Thanksgiving table,
say, pull up.
Would you not grab all of them? Shrimp, cheddar, baked biscuits with Parmesan cheese on the top. Say less. Okay.
What? I would just say, communication is the key.
To everything. It's literally everything.
Communication, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning. But we got our own thing going on. So, but communication is the key. Mad, happy, whatever it is. If you ain't talking, how they gonna know? Right. And it's so, it's so easy. Well, easy said and done. Yeah. But it's just like, you can't expect that your significant other or whoever it is to understand what's going on if you don't say nothing,
I feel like it's communication mixed with putting your pride aside that they have to go hand in hand, because the things that you have to communicate sometimes in relationships and marriage is hard, and it takes a shot to your ego, it takes a shot to your pride, and you can either hold on to the ego and pride and lose the person, or you can let go of your ego and pride and build something really beautiful. So I would say it's letting go of the ego and pride mixed with communication that works, and that has worked for us when we've tried it the right way. Exactly. Right, because communication could be bad too. It could be me just cussing him out and I'll be like, I communicated, but no, positive communication, let's say it that way. Positive communication. The biscuit's almost finished.
I just threw the yams in there.
Okay. So the cornbread is almost done. Did y'all thought I forgot to make my maple butter? That gotta get drizzled.
Where's that? All right, got you right now. You put the joint in here.
So melt some butter for me, and we have this maple syrup, and we're gonna mix it together. And we're gonna mix it together, and then drizzle it on top of that cornbread. Okay.
Good.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So good. Woo!
Yeah, what y'all watching right now?
I can't wait to eat. I don't know. I was waiting for questions.
Sorry.
Any more relationship questions? Like I said, it could be as random as you want it. Yo, George drank all his drink.
Of course. How much butter you want?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Probably like a fourth cup or a third cup.
Oh, third cup?
Yeah. Here, you can have this one. Just melted, and I'm gonna put my maple in there. Who farted first around the other? In my head, when I was reading it, I thought it said who farted first around the corner. I was like, around what corner? But who farted first around the other? Who y'all?
It would have to be me, I think. I don't know. Was it you? Nah, I don't know if it was you, because you was fronting when we first met. So probably
When I first met this
I really
boy,
don't remember though.
I was myself, like I was down to earth, but I was also like very posh.
Talk about my first date.
No. Nah, I'll tell y'all. But yeah, I was I just made sure that, like I just kept myself together, that kind of thing. But of course it was George. But our first date, I remember, and it wasn't like the first date. We didn't go somewhere.
We was like friends, just getting something to eat kind of thing.
Yeah, right? And he was just like, he want to take me out to like his favorite spot, like that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Mind you, and we'll get into that probably another time. He had a whole girlfriend.
Oh.
And I might have had a whole boyfriend.
We're not talking about that.
But we was friends. We was friends.
I don't remember what. I think it was going on. Whatever.
Were we going out with them?
I don't remember.
No, because...
I think we was. But it was like the beginning of going out, but like fresh kind of sort of.
Yeah, so we putting some maple syrup in our melted butter. And we're gonna give that a mix. But yeah, and so we went to our spot, and I took it as a first date because I'm just like, we always was like chilling in school, and grabbing a bite here, like quick bites, but never somewhere to like
to X.
Yeah, he took me to the Bronx. But yeah, it was never like anywhere like out besides like around our school. We went in college. And so I remember when I went, and hey, one of the people that we met in college is in here now too. Hey, what's up? But yeah, and so we went or whatever, and me and just like glammed up. I don't know where I'm going. He just like, come. We went to a burger spot.
Not any burger spot.
It was a burger spot.
The Jimbo's on 3rd Ave.
It was a burger spot. Me not knowing any better, just like being like, I guess, rose-colored glasses for this man. I was just like, ooh, this is so nice. Da, 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 da. So we went in, and I realized it's just like a burger spot. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna like talk now because it's not in a school setting. Even though we like been flirting and doing all of that or whatever already. I was just like, still like, this is nice. And then because I've never had it before, guys, let's just chill at the crib, right? So it wasn't that. And so I was just happy because it wasn't that. So.
Wasn't that yet?
He set me up. But anyways, no. Yeah, and so so we went there. He ordered his food. I'm thinking we're going to talk and we're going to like eat and whatever. So I'm like eating nicely, like, and then there's a mirror right next to me and I'm like dabbing my mouth and whatever. And then I look over and George is, and I'm just like, the entire time, and I'm just like, wow.
I wasn't like that. We had some talk.
Babe, how you was eating the burger? Oh please, the burger was down this boy's throat. No,
hey yo,
pause.
Don't talk about me like that.
But the burger was thing. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going
Looking
to.
good.
You looking good?
Yeah.
Ooh, if y'all see,
Bring them out. Bring them
I
out.
don't know if y'all can see, but okay.
Comes all right.
But yeah, I still love them anyway. I want to cook this down a little bit in one of our pots,
Okay.
just so it can caramelize just a little bit.
Okay.
Just get a little sticky, just a little bit.
A little bit of this.
A little bit of that.
Back in the club.
Let me taste that. Oh.
Bussin'.
If I'm not putting maple butter on top of y'all fresh cornbread.
I'm gonna take it out now. The cornbread.
Okay. I don't know what y'all doing. Where's the this is steak now?
Use that.
Y'all see that cornbread?
Hot as hell.
Oh Lord.
It's hot as hell.
Right. So we have the cornbread here. Like I said, I'm gonna cook this down just a little bit, y'all. We are nearing the end. Cook this down just a little bit. We're gonna cut this in a couple squares, plate this, drizzle some maple butter on top of this cornbread. George is gonna pour 2 more glasses of Coquito. Our
2 more glass?
Yams. Yeah, because you drank yours. Oh, you refilled it already. I was just like, what? Okay.
Way ahead of you, baby.
Oh, so good. And that will be it for tonight. So, like I said, any questions, not even relationship questions, any questions you guys have for us pertaining Sunday dinners with us, Thanksgiving, love, relationships, what else we do, babe?
We do.
Freestyles. That would never happen because he don't know how to rap.
Yo, the next one, I'm gonna get something together. I'm gonna write something.
So it's not a freestyle.
It is a freestyle, just not at the moment.
It's
But
not.
I'm gonna write something. We're gonna write something and then we're gonna present it next week. With
Okay.
it.
I mean,
And you're gonna see who won.
I don't want to embarrass you though.
It's not gonna be. We're not gonna talk about each other. It's gonna be a rap.
What kind of freestyle? If y'all know real rap raw, like, you talk about the other person. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand.
Because
I am the type of person.
you don't play nice.
You don't play nice in rap. What?
You ain't gonna cook me and then sleep with me at nighttime.
Of course.
No, you gotta sleep on the couch.
Y'all don't know rap. Like, he don't know hip hop.
URL. It says smack. If you wanted to be smacked, I'll get busy.
Okay. They asked,
To make your butt.
who's their favorite rapper?
Who's my favorite rapper? That's a good question.
It would be Lil
Well-
Wayne for me. It would be Lil Wayne mixed with. Don't say fire. It's mine. I don't need you in this.
So
this
we got
this,
the
this
same.
talk. Don't. Lil Wayne mixed with some Kanye for me, at least for me, and more recently, The Baby.
The Baby.
The Baby.
So I like
Oh, it's starting to drop.
freestyle rapping.
There.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm getting it right now. Just
I'm
open it,
gonna
open
need
it.
y'all to see this coming out.
Let me get. I need the joints though.
Yeah, put it on top of it. Oh.
So Cassidy would be my favorite freestyle rapper.
Oh, you talking about freestyle rapping?
I'm just saying I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But man,
Here.
it's wet.
He don't
I'm
like
not
to
using
listen
that.
to me.
That's wet.
So what? Just push it with it.
It's gonna burn me.
Do y'all see this? Y'all need to see this. Like.
Ooh-wee! That's a sweet potato.
If y'all
That's a candy yam pie.
Yams
That's a candy yam pie.
is not presented like this on Thanksgiving.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Mandatory.
Babe, grab your phone. We need a picture.
A picture?
Because
We need a picture.
this is every everything.
Everything. Nah, I would say Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne my favorite rapper too.
Lil Wayne
Oh
my
wait,
favorite rapper, too.
50. That's
Yeah,
my man.
Don't act like you was
It's 50.
on the same
AKA
bed
Ferrari
while you was
at
rapping,
50.
acting like 50 with a fake bulletproof vest on.
Hey, first of all, don't disrespect me. And I was not on the bed thinking about 50. And when I did have the bulletproof vest on, it was real. So I will get it from the Bronx if I need to.
Okay.
But don't do me like that, EJ.
Okay.
Don't do me like that. She trying to violate. Don't talk about why you used to do back in the day. Because you dry snitching. Real G's move sound like lasagna.
Wait, what? Yo, walk away. Y'all, this is what I deal with on the regular.
Sound like lasagna.
Okay.
Don't let me get back in my bag. I bring the Bronx back. Put it on my back.
You're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
annoying me. You're really.
Let me calm down.
Can you put some rice in a bowl for me,
Let me
please?
calm down.
Thank
'Cause you don't
you.
want to see my bad side.
Okay. I don't want to see his bad side. Yeah, see what I deal with? Like, this is a regular thing. Like, believe it or not, this is very regular. Very, very, very regular for me.
I'm going to get the square.
Alright, he's going to get a bowl for me to put the rice in, and we're basically done, y'all. Oh, maple butter. I was gonna cook it. You can cook it and let it caramelize and drizzle it if you want to, or you can use, where is it? Okay, well, you can use these, and just slather it all on there.
Oh, this rice look good.
The rice look not good, right? But what you call it, y'all, we literally, when we're thinking about going live, we have like all the things that we want to talk about, all of everything, but we really just be vibing. You gotta put way more all the way to the top. We really just be vibing, honestly. Like, and we forget everything that we usually say that we want to talk about. Alright, so I am just coating this bad boy with all of this. It look
Hot
good.
damn.
It look good, right? No, bring it up like to for a look a thing. I actually to flat it down.
Yeah.
Who's still in here? Drop me some food in the comments.
Like this?
Who is still rocking with us until the end? Yeah.
What is going on,
Yeah. Rocking with us. Okay. I'm done. I thought I was gonna stop, but this
That's it, baby.
Okay, I'm done. Alright, we're gonna cut a couple squares. But usually let your cornbread cool.
Hopefully
I'm taking a risk right now because sometimes it crumble. But let your cornbread cool before serving. Gotta have a dome. But yeah, let your cornbread. Ooh.
You want something to scoop it out like a spatula?
Ooh. Yes, please. Ooh.
How about spatula? What? Bussin'?
Oh, it's so good.
I'm ready to eat, baby.
Me too.
I'm ready to eat.
We got a bunch of sides just to eat, though.
That's alright. Put them sides to the side and get busy. See, now I gotta spit bars every time I talk.
These are the kind of things that make him feel like you're a rapper.
I gotta spit bars every time I speak now, like I'm yay.
But you're not, yay. Like,
Yo, she my biggest hater and supporter at the same time.
I gotta cool a bit. Let's see if it come out. If it don't come out, then I won't think.
Still look good though.
It's mad good.
You eat that with some rice, some gravy, some oxtails.
Next week I'm making gravy.
Courage chicken.
Ooh.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get one more piece.
It's gonna be on tonight.
It's gonna be on tonight.
It's gonna be on tonight. Good food. Coquito. Put
Make
that together.
my cup and your cup look nice and presentable.
You got it, boss.
Right? It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Okay? It's giving thanks.
That's it.
Alright?
Giving what's supposed to give.
It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Yes, sir.
It's Thanksgiving. Would you ever make a vegan meal? Of course.
Yeah, that's coming up.
I made a vegetarian one that was really popping. I would say if you guys want to go and make that, it's on the website, but the website is down. So give me a couple days to see if my IT guy could fix that. But I would make a vegan meal. I would. Yo, I'm biting the cornbread. And then the juice from the fresh corn is like bursting in my mouth.
Hey, let me take this.
Yes, please.
The yams, you gotta leave them in there, man. You can't mess the yams orientation.
Yes. So we got our sides. All right. We're gonna focus the camera on everything.
She don't want nobody else, so no. Don't touch it, it's hot.
Nothing's ever too hot for me.
It's hot.
All right. And so we're finally finished. Oh my God, I felt like this took forever. But I'm really trying to get you guys prepared for Thanksgiving. Right? So we have rice and peas made by my mama. Okay, the best person I know to make rice and peas. We have candy yams made by yours truly. We have fresh cornbread and our shrimp cheddar bay biscuits made by
garlic shrimp cheddar. No.
All right. Don't be messing up my situation.
Made by yours truly.
Yes, made by me, and these were all tips. Like, let me know in the comments if you know. Oh, and the Coquito, right? We're thinking next year if we should start selling some things because, like, we got some years in the game making these things, and we're just like, if you really want them, we could sell it. But anyways, let me know anything that you guys learned tonight. Any tips that you're gonna use, any tricks or whatever. My mom really, she gave away her goods. She didn't give away her goods, not like that.
What?
She gave away her tricks and tips.
I like that.
Okay. With making the rice with the foil, allowing the rice to steam so you don't have to put that much more water in it. Yeah. Like, this rice and peas is literally like, it goes well. And like, I don't even tell people, honestly. I do not tell people that I don't make the rice. I just let the rice show up and show out. And they be like, oh, you know, that rice and peas is good. Thanks. This is the first time I'm letting y'all know that my mama did it. And I got to give her credit. I got to give her flowers because she be doing the thing. And these are quick. The rice and peas were made in less than 15 minutes. If we weren't talking, these things take 15 minutes a piece. The cornbread, it was 15 minutes. The biscuits, the shrimp biscuits, 15 minutes. This, I would say, if we weren't talking, would be about, like, between prep, because that takes a little while to peel your potatoes and everything like that, and then boil them. I would say that this is more of a 30-minute kind of thing, and y'all seeing this takes like 5 minutes. Put everything together in a blender or whatever. But these are pretty quick things that you can bring to Thanksgiving, and people won't talk about you. They would talk about you in a positive way. Nice. They were like, yo, who made them rice? who made that cornbread? It got
up.
corn in it, and it's like bursting in my mouth. Like, who made them shrimp biscuits? I didn't even know that there were shrimp in these biscuits until I bit into it and all the juice. Look.
Fire.
This is it, y'all. This is it. If you guys enjoyed this, the second episode of this Thanksgiving series, give me some likes. Share this with a friend.
Show some love.
Show some love to the lovebirds, because we actually enjoy talking to you guys. We enjoy being on live. Like, this is literally our new favorite thing.
Right.
It's our new favorite thing. We have such a good time. This food is gonna last all week though, because your girl's not about to sit here. He might. I'm not about to sit here.
3 days tops.
3 days?
3 days tops.
Not 3 days, babe.
Whatever.
Okay. But yeah. So, not you burping on camera.
I said, excuse me.
Okay, because you're drinking too much. But, we did, I just want to let you guys know, next week would be our last one for Thanksgiving. We're still going to continue our lives, but it's not going to be all of this food. It's going to be different dishes. Pasta dishes, maybe some vegan or vegetarian dishes. And then we're going to start
from the bartender.
More drinks from the bartender, the mixologist. Let him do what it do.
Sangria next week too.
Oh yeah, we're doing some sangria, but this is more like holiday food. All the heavy stuff, all the comfort foods. This is only one time a year that we're gonna be eating this good. And Christmas.
Good every day. She lying.
Look, we're trying to help the people remain healthy. We don't want them to be us.
We got you good.
Look, you do you good. Too good. But like I was saying, this is all the comfort food that people on Thanksgiving love, that they want to see in their spread. So thumbs up if you are going to try at least one of these, or if you love just watching it being made, and if you learned anything. All right.
You got to see what takes the game.
Yeah. All right, you got to taste that. All right. Give me a phone. Let me take a couple pictures, because the way he just want to just mess up everything. Y'all know this every time. He's literally ready to just devour it all.
Sure it tastes good.
He don't care about aesthetics. He don't care about content. Aesthetics weird. You see? He don't care about none of that. Let me get something before he goes crazy.
Just want a little piece.
But yeah, guys. So, wait, y'all want to see him taste it or no? They don't got to see you taste it.
It's all right. Take your pictures.
All right, let's say bye to the people before you eat. So thank you guys for watching Sunday Dinner with the Lovebirds. We will see you guys next week. Should I tell them what I'm making next week?
Give him a little sneaky peek.
Well, he said he's making sangria. I'm making something that gravy goes on top of, because you can't have Thanksgiving
without the gravy.
Without gravy. Okay, so stay tuned for next week. Are we going to have another special guest? Who knows, like, what's going to happen. But, you know, it's always going to be fun in the Lovebirds kitchen. So we will see you guys next time. Bye. Peace out. Oh, and there might be a freestyle battle next week, too.
It's going to be a freestyle battle next week. Why? Big G says so.
Bye. Adios. Buenas noches.